Hello everyone, Happy New Year. This is Jacob Adams, the Dream Architect. I am the creator of evolutiontraining.net and the writer of Your Divine Romance, Bold Action, Meditation, and Pure Love. I help people just like you achieve more, get more traction in the strategies and implementation of your goals and dreams to get more of that fulfillment and that zest and that stuff we all really want. It's 2017. Have you ever struggled with where to start? I'll tell you this right now. I know I have, and one of my mentors told me, always be on year one of your 5-year plan. You know, as I make this video, I could tell you I'm making it both for me and for you. This serves two purposes, because right now I'm going to give you my main focuses that come from my own experiences, from my own coaches, from my own mentors, and I'm just going to give you what I'm thinking. I'm going to let myself flow, and yeah, I have some key ideas here that I'll be sharing with you here right now, and we'll go through them. I have maybe about 8 to 10. I'll sink them into as much time in the most time-sensitive fashion I can so that you get the most for your time spent with me. Okay. Well, you know, the thing is that in the past, what I've seen myself, 2016 has been awesome, first off. So 2016, and it wasn't a perfect year, but it was the year where I launched evolutiontraining.net. Evolution Training Department started out as just a concept of a gym setting, training people, CrossFit trainers, selling supplements and growing there. And then when things got rough and I had to move into another gym, I found that something evolved, evolution, right? I evolved to now offer online courses, and really I used the resistance, the challenge of life to do exactly what my company says, to evolve. And so 2016 was amazing, first off, and not because everything went perfectly. As a matter of fact, like I said, it was when things didn't go well that I was pushed to strategize. So if you watch nothing else, from this point on, you have to adapt and strategize, evolve or die. The reason I named my company Evolution is because there was an energy within me to always push the envelope, to continuously evolve and become better, and I felt that energy. And yeah, that energy has gone from just gym and just muscle to meditation and becoming a better person and aiming at fulfillment. And that's because that's such an important aspect of really getting to the top, right? And really embracing and owning the victories we get. Because we can actually achieve great things, whether it's a PR in the gym, whether it's dating an awesome person, whether it's eating an amazing meal, whether it's sleeping for 8 to 10 hours, we can feel amazing. But if we're not fulfilled, if we're not being thankful and having gratitude, then we're not gonna really have those experiences integrate within us. Okay, so I've had the fortune in 2016 to really start engaging with the highest level of my dreams, and that's why I'm very thankful for 2016. It's not that I've achieved all my objectives. It's not that. It's that I am embracing the struggle, and I am in the process, in the field of my life's work. And that's why I'm thankful. So one of the first things that we want to do is have gratitude. You want to enter 2017 with gratitude. As a matter of fact, on December 27th, I woke up with so much joy and so much gratitude in my heart that I made a video just like this in a private link for my family. I said, guys, I just want you to know that I'm so thankful for all the love that I'm feeling, and thank you for the presence, and more importantly, your time and your presence, and just being a loving family. Thank you first and foremost for that. And even as I say that now, I feel so grateful and I feel glad to be able to say that. So again, thank you, family, if you're watching this. And so it's so important to enter 2017 with gratitude, to really integrate what exactly you've done in 2016 and take the good stuff. You want to take the good stuff. And I have a little card right here that I could just brainstorm, and I said, okay, this is the key stuff. This is the key stuff that's going to come with me no matter what. Start with January. What comes from January? And this is why it's so good to have a planner. You can go back. So what stuck that month? What was the good stuff? And bring it in and reformulate and re-strategize and adapt and say, oh, this is what I'm going to do this year, okay? Because you can look back at the last year. All right, and so also for 2017, you're going to want to, meditate. Let's face it, guys. If you're watching this channel, you probably know, if you're a subscriber, you probably know that I'm into meditation. This is your year. Put it on the books. Download that app, Mindspace or something like this, or something like that. Like, in other words, get my book, Bold Action, Meditation, and Pure Love. Whatever it is that you need to do. Brendon Burchard has a great track, The Release Technique by Brendon Burchard. I'm just saying that no matter what you choose to do, put this on your books in 2017. Think about it. I want you to get your calendar and say, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to put my mind into this objective this year. 2017 is my year. I'm going to meditate. Put it down, okay? And I know that if you're already a subscriber, you have an intention of that. I know if you watched some of my videos, you know the importance of meditating already. I don't have to remind you. It helps sometimes, right? I know it's on your to-do list, some of you. Some of you are still struggling. And I told my friend that said, I don't meditate yet. Look, I know that. That's okay. It took me 10 years to meditate. So it's okay if it takes you 2 to 3. I'm not joking. It really is fine, okay? So then, translate. This is one of the things that one of my friends that I just met told me, that I'm a good translator. And so in 2017, I would look to be able to explain, study what you need to, and then teach it. Share it. One of the reasons I make these videos, I make them valuable enough for me so that when I come back to them, when I come back to this in a day or 2 days or in a week or 2 weeks or a month or 2 years, I know exactly where my head is. That first tip I gave you, where it always be in year 1 of your 5-year plan, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go, oh my God, I can't believe I haven't redone my 5-year plan. So I load these videos full of some of the best stuff and I translate it so that you yourself can get the juice. So you yourself can get the juice and I can relearn it and learn it in different ways. I'm translating. Okay, that was one of the compliments I got this week, that I'm a good translator. The one that you're going to need for sure is confidence, for sure. I hope you're writing these down. I hope you can replay it, whatever it is, however it is that you work, a journal. Confidence is an important aspect of 2017. I am so careful that a person, whoever I allow into my circle, is really concerned with me having energy and confidence, and they're mindful of the energy they bring into my space, okay? So that's an important aspect for you in 2017. In other words, if the people around you don't care how they're affecting you, I guarantee it's not gonna take very long for you to start losing some of your confidence. So either the people around you are bringing you energy, as Joe Polish says, they're either a battery drainer or a battery charger. The objective is, I'll keep it simple. You want to be a battery charger and you want the people around you to be battery chargers. If they're not, they're probably going to be draining your energy. It's probably a costly engagement. It's probably a costly relationship. I can guarantee it. Okay, so be careful with that. Okay. All right, so one of the biggest tips I took away from 2016 when I went to the Brendon Burchard seminar was my questions. Now this one, I developed these questions in 2015 towards the end or beginning of 2016, and I use them today. Even when you go to evolutiontraining.net, it's, am I open? Am I open? Even though I say that now, am I open? Am I open to this moment? Am I open to this experience? Do I have faith? Have I engaged with faith today? Have I invested in me? Okay? Those are some of the questions that I'm asking myself those are my questions. So develop your 3 questions that you can keep you in check, can keep you in alignment with your strategy and your best, highest vision. My words that I work to evolve to, that I'm consistently pushing myself to emulate and be and become and immerse myself in, are I'm evolving. And this is the technique that I learned at High Performance Academy, was tapping the eyebrows. I am evolving. I'm evolving. I'm evolving. I'm evolving, right? And I am loving. Those are 2 of my words. I'm loving. I am loving. I am loving, right? And so create your 2 words. Make sure that they're words that you can aspire to, that you don't want to just, don't shoot like, oh, I am hungry. Like, you want your words to be something you can aspire to. And I put little reminders on my phone, on my iWatch, on my cell phone, on my iPad, whatever, and I'm just, throughout the day, they'll come up different places. And it's just, you have to fill your mind with the words and the ideas that you want to become. Talk to yourself. As Brendon Burchard says, he said, like, you know, that people are disempowered because they're not talking to themselves. They're not praying and talking to themselves. Okay? So think about that. All right. So courage. This is a big one. This is one of the, I am not a person that is not courageous. I have courage. I will tell you that you have to be careful, because while you may have courage, you could not be exercising that courage. It's like having the ability to lift 100 pounds, but you may not lift 100 pounds. You may have the ability to lift 300 pounds, but you're not always using it. And just like the potential is there, if you're not using the muscle, it starts atrophying. Yeah, you can rebuild it back. It won't take long. The thing is this, that if you commit to being courageous, if you commit to a systematic implementation of your courage, it's going to start flowing quicker. Just like any habit, just like any muscle, is going to start responding at a lot faster rate than if you just left it to chance. Okay, so it's an important aspect, courage, in 2017. All right, and so these actually through the joy. Now that one comes from Brendon Burchard. He says, "Bring the joy." Bring the joy. So that's one of the highest levels of existence as far as I'm concerned, because it doesn't ask for anything in return. Typically, so in other words, let's say you go to the restaurant, well, you're not going to be happy till they serve you, right? You're there, you're hungry, you need your food, right? At the same time, can you bring joy to the restaurant while you're hungry? One of my coaches said, hey, look, I don't always get this right. Sometimes I'm not joyful in moments of struggle. But when I'm on my game, I am. And that's the thing. You may not always get it right, but the thing is, if you can, you can get back on track. That's going to make a huge difference. If you were to look at your life on a chart over the long term, that's going to make a huge, dramatic difference. So bring joy into 2017. Bring joy into the moment. Bring joy. As I do this, I feel great again. I hadn't done a video in a few days. Here I am doing another one. It feels great to be on here, okay? So bring joy into the moment. Bring joy into your work. Bring joy into the struggle. And that's a level of strength that you're really going to need in 2017. Okay, so here's another one. Engage. Engage. Engage is another word for presence, a mindfulness. As I'm on this video here, as even I say the word engage, here I am engaging more. Here I am engaging more. I'm engaged. Even though you're just a camera, this is a camera, but I'm not talking to the camera. I'm talking to you, right? And so I'm engaging with you, even though I don't know when you're going to see this. And so I'm engaging with my work. I'm engaging with the process. I'm engaging with the moment. I'm engaging with reality. So I'm more present and pushing the pistons of engagement. And this is going to lead you to produce more in 2017. I have a calendar ready to go. I made a video about the calendar, and I decided what I'm going to do is this. On my calendar, the one that is a written form calendar, I'm going to write down only what actually happened in the day. And then I have my performance sheets, which is paper. On those, I'm going to write what I would like to happen throughout the day. Now, they're both going to have what happened in a way, because I'll have check marks on both. But in the little green calendar, if you look at my other videos on the calendar, 2017, I'm only going to write what happened, like only the metrics that happened. And then on my electronic calendar, that will be my go-to for strategizing long-term for the month, things that are more solid or consistent or routine or systemized. Okay, even as I said that was beautiful. It just came out like fluid, like it's just my systemized calendar, okay? And so the calendar, I didn't even write it here because I made a video and I guess I just got arrogant or just assumed that I didn't have to write it down. So go back to one of my videos on calendar and what I'm doing, but I just gave you the idea of what I'm doing. The calendar is going to be one of my biggest focuses in 2017, okay? And so I look forward to you doing these things in 2017, write back, comment below, let me know. Remember that in the past, we didn't have as much of these metrics to use, but I guarantee if you use these metrics that you've been talking about, courage, engagement, joy, leaving the past behind, in the past, right? In the new world, we have all of the metrics that we can use, all the levers to push, all the levers to move and push. Now ask yourself, what area of weakness do you need up? For me, I've already told you, I needed to really improve my marketing skills over the last 2 years, and that's slowly coming up. And what is your area of focus? Is it to meditate more? Is it to spend more time of engagement and love? That's another aspect that I didn't actually mention here, is what do you want to feel like? In 2017, I mean, I want to crush it. At the end of the year, there's a question. So when the clock strikes 12 a.m. on December 31st, 2018, right? Basically at the end of the year in 2017, what do you want to feel like? I want to feel like 2017, I crushed 2017. I want to feel like 2017, I immersed myself in 2017. Every moment was full of passion and just love and joy. And I really just consumed the year. It was amazing. I gave back. I loved. I was there for people. I just broke through barriers and plateaus and just pushed. I want to feel like I hit a level of growth that I wanted all my life, and that was the year. That was the year that I broke through the plateaus and sticking points, and I made all of my most desired goals that I wanted for 10 years come to fruition. So what do you want your 2017 to feel like? That's what I want my 2017 to feel like. And does that make sense? So you got to say that, okay? So now that you know what some of the metrics to do, think about your top ones that you want to apply, whether it's creating your year, your 5-year plan. There's ways to do that. I'm not going to be able to go into in this video, right? Whether it's dominating the calendar, as I'm obsessively doing this year, whether it's exercising courage more consistently, more often, bringing the joy, having energy, whatever it is, there's so many metrics. And am I using a lot of them? Yes. It's taken me a long time to stack these metrics up, right? What are you gonna do? Pick a few. You might be like me, already in the game, but maybe you're just starting out. I don't know where you're at, but wherever you're at, pick the ones you're gonna implement, improve. Pick the one, remove the things that aren't serving you, and get focused, okay? I'd love to hear about your questions. I'd love to hear how you're implementing this. Share this video with anyone that you want. The most common mistakes that you are going to see in the process to be your best in 2017 is just the lack of action, the lack of focus and clarity and the stick-to-itiveness, and not implementing some of these strategies. Those are the most common mistakes, because these are the common ones that you want to implement to maximize. So just, if you're not doing any of these, those are the main ones that are going to draw you back. It's that simple, okay? If you are not making 2017 amazing, it's because some of these metrics are off. If you implement all these metrics, I guarantee 2017 is going to be pretty freaking awesome, okay? Now, love to hear your comment, love to hear from you. Share the comment. My number is 512-994-7328. I'd love to hear some of your feedback, some of the stuff that you're doing to make 2017 awesome, or a little bit more about you. This is Jacob Adams signing off. We'll see you next time.